Okay, we're going to start creating schedules now. And the first one we're going to do is the room schedule. And I've got my flooring in here, and it's frankly quite annoying to look at. So I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to say hide and view and hit elements. And now it makes things look a lot nicer. So what I want to do is I'm going to click on well, I'll start with the architecture tab, and then there's a panel here called room and area. And there's a tool called room. I'm going to click on that. And one of the things I can do here is you can see the tag, it has the word room there, and then down below it has a little rectangle. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to hit room tag with area. Now I'm going to come into my rooms and I'm going to select. And what you'll notice is that it puts the area of the room and puts the name room on this thing. And I'll click here and then I'll hit escape. And it has got the room name, the number that I clicked in order, and then it tells me how many square feet that particular room is. Now, one of the things is my scale right now is 1/8 of an inch equals 1 foot. And by the way, a very common question is what is the typical scale? This is on the final exam. What is the typical scale, or the end of course exam as they call it? What's the typical scale of a architecturally drawn house? And it is 1/4 of an inch equals 1 foot. And what that just did is that just made the room tags much nicer to deal with. They're a lot smaller. So next up, by the way, I forgot one of my rooms. So I'm going to click on that one, and I forgot the bathroom right here. So now I can actually take each one of these rooms, 36 and 229 and all of these, and I can add them up and give you total square footage. By the way, this calculates only the usable livable space. So for instance, uh, this the kitchen here, it only used this area and right along here, this hallway. It didn't calculate the square footage inside of this turning circle, basically, which is okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I am efficient, I'm going to create this room schedule. So I'm going to go to the View tab, and then in the Create panel is the word Schedules. And then I go to Schedules in Quantities. Now, in here, I'm going to search for room. So I'm going to just type the letter R just to kind of cut down on some of the scrolling. I'm going to hit rooms and I'm going to say OK. Now, that brings me into this fields box. And I want to know three things. One, I want to know the name of the room. I want to know its number, and I want to know its area. And by the way, if you goof on one of these, you can highlight whatever it is and uncheck it, and then go into the list and find what you want. I'll highlight number again because I do want that one. I'll put it in here. And you can also reorder this list by clicking on highlighting the one you want to change and then moving either up or down. I'm going to move it up. Now, I'm going to continue on by going across. So I'm going to go to the tab in this dialog box called Sorting and Grouping. And then where it says Sort By, I'm going to click Area, and then I'm going to click Descending. So this is going to put the rooms with the smallest area, should be last if I got that right. And then down here on the bottom, I'm going to click the checkbox that says Grand Total. And let's see. So I'm going to put title, count, and totals. I'm going to leave that. Then formatting tab, and I'm going to select area. And for that, I'm going to change the word standard down here, or where it says no calculation, to calculate totals right there. And then I think that is, oh no, appearance tab. There's a check mark here that says blank row before data. I'm going to deselect that. And now I should be able to say OK. And this is going to create my room schedule. Now, one of the other things I can do is I'm going to go to the View tab here, and then I'm going to hit Tile. And actually, I'll get rid of this and kind of pull this one over here and hit Tile again. And what this does is this sets up a side-by-side view of my rooms. You can see right now my total usable grand total for 7 rooms is 911 square feet. That's right about where we're supposed to be for a 2-bedroom house, which is exactly what I have here. Now, the next thing to do is to go into these rooms and to select the room. I'm going to just zoom in here, and I'm going to change this to master bedroom. And what you'll notice is that that changed over here in our room schedule also. So I'm going to go and change this to, this is closet. And of course, this guy here is bathroom. I'm going to pause the video and finish doing this and then come back to you. Okay, so now my schedule's got all the names in here correctly. I can pull this over to kind of make sure I see all the names. It's got the room number and it tells us the square footage of the rooms. And you can see we had it sorted from largest room down to the smallest room. One other thing you can do, by the way, when you get done with doing this, if you want to hide all of these things, you can right click and hide and view elements, and that will take them off. Right click, hide and view, you can hide the whole category. Now, to bring them back, you go down to our bar down here and you click on the view properties, and well, you can bring them back by using one of these buttons down here. They're a little small right now. Temporary view properties. We'll get rid of that. It's a little like house guy. And then you can click on what you want to come back, right click, and unhide and view elements. Or you can right click and unhide and view the whole category and bring these things back. Okay? So you can turn them on and turn them off as you need to.